Hey guys, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've done any food videos on my channel. I don't know what's the matter with me. I guess I went to America a few times and ate really unhealthily, so when I got back here, I didn't really fancy making big, tasty, sugary, bad for you desserts. I'm a different person. But don't worry, I'm back at it once again, this time making some peanut butter cups. They actually aren't too bad for you, they're kind of healthy. It's all like good fats and there's no sugar. I'm gonna use a healthy alternative to sugar. So let's all lie to ourselves and pretend that this is a super duper healthy treat that's gonna help you lose weight and get big muscles and be strong. Yeah, that's just a lie. But relatively speaking, it's not all that bad. So let's give it a go. So to make these at home, you will need some peanut butter, obviously, if you haven't figured that out by now. I know what's wrong with you. Cocoa powder, some coconut oil, that's the healthy fats, super healthy. Some cupcake cases or fairy cake cases. I went for quite small ones so they don't turn out too big. Some vanilla extract and some sweetener. This is one I'm using. You can kind of use whatever you want. You can just use sugar if you want to be unhealthy. Ugh, oh my god, gross. I'm going to use xylitol. I've used this before in recipes. It's got a lot less calories than sugar does. It's got a lower glycemic index, GI. It's got a lower GI, which means that it gives you less of a blood sugar spike, so it's better for you in that way. And it's all natural, and it's just like a bit better than sugar, basically. I got this stuff off Amazon, but your local health food shop will probably have something very similar too. Let's get started. So there's going to be 2 layers to these, just like your favorite Reese's Pieces. So the top layer will be more peanut buttery, and the bottom layer will be more chocolatey. Which is your favorite layer, the peanut butter or the chocolate? Vote in a poll. I'm going to do a poll in this video. Click on the eye and a poll thing will appear. Vote peanut butter versus chocolate, which you prefer. Do it. I'm going to start with the bottom layer. To do that, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You're probably going to find this a lot easier if you microwave this a tiny bit just to get it melted. There we go. That's going to be a lot easier now because you can just pour it. For the bottom layer, we need 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil in liquid form. 1/4 cup of peanut butter. You want to make sure it's a smooth one, otherwise you're going to get lumps in your peanut butter cups. My lovely little lumps. Then you also want a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Pop that in there. 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. And you want the unsweetened stuff, so not like drinking chocolate, that won't work. It needs to be cocoa powder. Oh no, haven't really got enough. You have to delve into my second cocoa powder. It is unsweetened. That is organic. Ooh. These are now organic, healthy Reese's Pieces, peanut butter cups. And finally, what are we missing? The sweetener, sugar, the xylitol. The recipe I'm using says to use liquid stevia. Don't know what the hell that is. So I'm gonna use the xylitol and I'm gonna have to guess. I'm gonna add it to taste. Pour some in and see if it's sweet enough, I guess. I'm gonna start with 4 tablespoons. Fortunately, I am an expert baker, so I know these things very well. Hopefully this mixes well. If it doesn't, you might need to heat it up a tiny bit in the microwave just to make the peanut butter a bit smoother. It's definitely a very easy recipe. I'm pretty sure you can make these quicker than a trip to the supermarket if you got all the stuff. And let's give it a try. The official taste test. My lovely little lumps. I'm gonna say we could do with a little bit more sugar, so I'm gonna add another tablespoon. Oh, I could just eat that on its own. Let me be your hero. Okay, it has mixed well, but I'm gonna just zap it in the microwave really quickly because it's really thick and it's gonna be quite hard to get into the cases. I'm gonna, I don't know, do it for like 10-20 seconds. Much better. Okay, so now I can take my small cupcake liners and fill them up with the chocolate goodness. I'm gonna fill them up roughly halfway, so just a nice generous spoon into each one. And try not to get it, try not to make a mess. Try to go straight into the cupcake liner, as then it'll look pretty and Instagrammable. And you can put them on Pinterest. Definitely make sure your mixture is runny enough, otherwise this would be very tricky. Gosh, that was a lot of effort. You could just eat it straight from the bowl if you want, if you're super lazy. But they will look good, I promise you. So once you've done all that, then just put these into the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're completely set, so then we can do the next layer. If you want it to be quirky, you could freeze them at an angle. I'm too normal for that, I guess. Meanwhile, we can work on the other layer. You are now an expert at this, as it's basically all the same, minus the cocoa powder. So again, 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil, 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, it's changed this time. I hope you're paying attention. 1/2 teaspoon, not a teaspoon. And actually it is pretty different because no sugar in this layer either. We're just going for straight peanut butter and oil. Great. It's a bit easier to mix this time as we don't have the cocoa powder in there to make it super thick. Okay, that was annoyingly quick to do. Now I've got to just wait for them to finish in the freezer, which I guess will give me time to wash up. Yay, washing up. I'm back. I just discovered a fun game. Look.
Look at this photograph.
Okay, these are looking set enough for my liking, and I can't really be bothered to wait any longer because, you know, I've got things to do, people to see. What is it I do all day again? Pour the peanut butter on top, down here again. And maybe I should do all my videos from down here. Hey guys, today I'm making peanut butter cups, whatever. Shut up, Doug. Peanut butter goes on, don't make a mess. Peanut butter goes on top. Oh baby. Have you ever put peanut butter in the roof of a dog's mouth? It's hilarious, you should try it. Apparently that's how they make them look like they're talking in movies. And we're good. Now back into the freezer. Careful because this is now a little bit more wobbly. Delicately back into the freezer. Ta-da! Now we gotta wait again. Boo! Finally, they are ready. Yay! Actually, it didn't take that long. It was like 10-15 minutes, I think. I decorated them with some desiccated coconut to make them look all pretty and healthy. Yeah. And now it's time to try them. Here we go. It looks really nice. It looks just like a Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup, but it's healthy. That's the wonderful thing about it. It's healthy. Yes. We're still telling ourselves that. Can't wait any longer. Oh, that's really good. That's really nice. Very rich, but Do you know what? Possibly even better than the Reese's Pieces. I always find them a little bit too sickly. This is kind of just right. I'm liking this. You gotta try these at home if you're a fan of the Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups, because these are a lot better, I think, in my opinion. Right, can we call these like Doug's Pieces? Doug's peanut butter cups. Yeah, it doesn't flow quite as well, does it? Nah, okay, maybe not. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, I wanna hear from you. What recipes would you like to see me make on this channel? I'm open to suggestions. All you have to do is comment below, say what your favorite dessert is, something that you like to make at home, and I will quite possibly make them. But otherwise, that is all for me. Once you have done that, you can go check out my other food and recipe videos, as there's a lot of them, and then follow me on Snapchat, Doug_A, Instagram, Twitter, all the things. You can stalk me so much. Oh my gosh, I put my life on the internet. What was I thinking? Idiot. But I do it all for you. Everything I do. I'll stop with the lyric thing. Okay, see you guys again on Wednesday. Bye.